Everyone, so I'm back with week 40 and this is the start of like Halloween collections because it's October. So this is the 2nd to the 9th of October, and as I said, I'm going to start using my Halloween collections for October just because I've got a lot of them, and if I just used it for the one day or the 1 week of Halloween, then I'd never get through them. So, I class October as being like Halloween month, obviously, because it is. And yeah, I just wanted to use up some of my collections. So I do feel like I'm going to use October as literally just a month to use up my Halloween collections. There will be a few maybe that I use other bits and pieces, but predominantly I'll probably use my Halloween collections for these weeks. So this is week 40. And as I said, this is the first week of October, and I'm trying to use up my Boo Crew collection from Simple Stories. I bought this collection when I became obsessed with Simple Stories and American branded scrapbooking supplies, and that was back in 2020, I believe. So I've had it since then and I wanted to use it up. So I've only got a little bit left of it. I actually bought quite a lot of this collection. I think I got it from a shop online that's actually closed down now, but they had it all on sale. But I got the sticker sheets, some of the cut parts, not all of them, the foam stickers, the washi tape, and I think I had the journal bits as well. So I had quite a lot of the collection, which I don't normally get. So yes, I'm trying to use up, you can see my sticker sheet's pretty much empty, so I'm trying to use up some bits and pieces from that. So yeah, so the first photo, so I'm using a Design C for this part. The first photo is actually two 3x4 photos put together. They're of the same place, but they've got two different cats in them. So one of my cats, I don't know which one, brought in a mouse, and it was alive, and they brought it into, I always try and avoid them to try and get it in the spare bedroom or where I work, because I've got a lot of bookcases and shelves and stuff, and everything is tightly put together so I can fit things in, and if anything goes behind them, it's sort of lost. So this mouse obviously got behind there and they would not leave it alone. They literally sat in the whole room, there the whole day. So I decided to pull everything out because obviously I had to, I couldn't just leave a mouse behind there. Pulled everything out, couldn't see in it, but they literally stayed there. I thought, oh, the mouse is gone somewhere else. I'm going to have to, once I finish work, I'm going to have to really search for it. Anyway, so then Joe came home and they were still sat there. So we pulled everything out again. And then there was this little mouse stuck in the side. It was still alive, bless it. So we managed to catch it and take it outside. But it'd been there all day. And the cats obviously were there all day as well. They knew that it was there. But the first time I pulled everything out, I couldn't see it. So but we did save it, so that's the main thing. But it just made me laugh that they literally stood there. So all I did, I've got some Halloween paper from Cartabella that I bought because I don't actually own much Halloween style paper. So I just backed the two photos on one of those pieces with the little like skulls on them. I used a die cut that says trick or treat, and then a word sticker that says Our Little Boo Crew with these little eyes as well in the middle. So yeah, trying to use up some bits and pieces. And the washi tape I'm using, as I said, I came from the collection. It's the black and orange polka dot one. So then the photo that's going to go underneath the sort of title card is just going to be one single 3x4 photo. And for some reason, I cut it down to 3x4 size, the piece of paper, but I need it to be 6x4 because obviously it's a 6x4 pocket. So I cut it down and I realised I had to stick it back together again because I wanted to put the 3x4 card together with the photo. So the card I decided on is this little ghost. I think she's really cute, but it's a little treat, and it was because I had KFC. So I absolutely love KFC. It's one of my favourite sort of takeaways as such, or fast food, but it is very unhealthy, so we try not to have it too much. But we decided to go down and treat ourselves, so I just thought that little girl ghost was really cute. And I've got a word that says you're fantastic, and one that's going to go at the top, it says go ahead, treat yourself. So I thought that was quite cool. So I didn't really do too much this part of the week, so KFC and stuff was probably the most exciting. So I put a little candy corn thing at the top, and then I put this these word stickers down, and that's pretty much all I do for that one. The photo that's going to go on the opposite side is again food related, but I didn't actually get any photos from this night. So I managed to get a photo of the outside of the restaurant, but my friends and I, we went into York again. We had some food. We wanted to try this new burger place. It's not new, sorry, a new burger place for us, but it's called Byron Burgers. It was all right. I wouldn't go there again. It wasn't massively, didn't stand out or anything like that, but it was nice. As it's always nice to see them and have a catch up and stuff. So again, I just got a 3x4 picture of the restaurant, and I'm just going to stick it on one side of the paper and then use a 3x4 card, and this time I'm just going to use these pumpkins just because there is 4 of us. Actually Joe came, so there was 5 of us, but I just thought it was quite cute, the little pumpkins all together. Sort of symbolises us 4 as a friend group sort of thing. And then I just put some washi tape at the top alongside a little word sticker that says something wicked. I do put a little sweet sticker at the bottom as well, just trying to use those up. The photo that's going to go underneath the KFC photo it's supposed to be portrait, but I turned it landscape because obviously I don't have any portrait places. But it's just of the trees, because the trees are turning properly now for autumn. So the colours were really, really nice, and it sort of matched the aestheticness of the layout with the orange leaves. I was actually taking, no, I must have been just going for a walk. I thought I was walking a dog, but no, I think I was just going for a walk in general. But it was just really pretty. I do like taking pictures of the leaves. I leave it pretty simple. I just put a little banner at the top that came in the die cut collection, and I put some washi tape at the bottom with another one of those like little ghosty. This one's like a zombie sort of thing, with a little trick or treat thing, which is quite cute. And then just a word sticker that says October. So I didn't really do too much on that one. And then the space that's going to go beside that is just going to be of a journaling card, because obviously I wanted to write a few bits and pieces about the first part of the week, and I didn't really leave myself much space. So I'm going to use a 4x4 card and stick it on some orange paper, just so I can use that as a journaling part of the layout. And I do actually put that little witch with the cauldron. I use her up because I wasn't sure how I was going to use it, but because it's got a little mouse in it, obviously that represented the top photo. I thought it matched quite nicely with the whole thing. It, sort of fit in quite well with the the photo at the top. So but yeah, so it's quite nice to use a 4x4 journaling card up, because I don't use my 4x4s up very often. I end up cutting them down a lot of the time, so it's quite nice to use that up. And that's all I do for that one. I just stick her down on the side, and then that's it. And then for my title card, I leave it really, really simple. I just use one of the pattern papers. It's like the stars, the black stars and galaxy sort of style. And I use a die cut that actually is supposed to be like a journaling element, but I use it for my to stamp my dates on, basically. And it's just cute. It's a little round one with a cat in it. So it matched it, as I said, because there's cats in this layout as well. So it's just nice when some things come together like that. You don't intend to all the time, but some things just really, really just go together. And that's what I love about scrapbooking, is that you can always find something that relates to your story. And, even if it's just flowers or something, there's always something that's going to remind you of it. And, you can warp it to match your stories as well, so it's cool. So yes, I'm just flicking through this paper pad just to see which one I want, and I do decide on that black to go at the very top. And I use my alpha stickers that are almost look like they've been chalkboard, handwritten on, because they, I realised when I used black, I was like, I don't think I've got any white alphas, but I do have white stays on ink, and I was tempted to use that. But then I remembered I had these alpha stickers, and I thought that would look really nice on it, because with the simple stories there is white and black obviously in it, so it matches quite well. The white I think would look nice, but I feel like it would have got lost a little bit. I felt like these alphas were nice because they've got a bit of an outline rather than the stamping. They don't have an outline, so it could have looked a little bit bare. I probably would have gone round them anyway, but I didn't do it, so I wouldn't have known. But yeah, so I just kept it really simple. I just put down the alphas and then used the die cut of the cat to stamp my dates. So yeah, looking forward to using some Halloween collections. We don't really do much for Halloween. I've said this numerous times because we don't have kids and stuff yet. That, Halloween is really, especially in the UK, designed for kids. We don't do it as big as other countries do. You know, if you're having a Halloween party, it's literally just because you want to party and you just use Halloween as an excuse to have a party. It's not like, oh, it's Halloween, let's have a party to celebrate Halloween. It's yeah, I wish I did do a bit more, but as I said, none of our friends really do it, and until we've got kids, I think that's when the magic sort of will start. Same with Christmas, actually, to be fair. We've not got many young kids in our family at the moment for Christmas, so Christmas has sort of lost its sort of magicalness. I still try and obviously do the most I can at Christmas, but until you've got kids, it sort of, or kids in the family or young people, it just becomes another time of the year where everything's expensive. But yeah, so I'm just sticking down these alphas, and that's all I leave it as, really, as it is. I don't know, there was, no, I do it on this one. There is one layout where I completely forget to stamp my dates, but I do it on this one. So yeah, so there's the 2nd to the 8th of October, and obviously there's actually 5 weeks in October, I think, but one of them we're on holiday, so there'll be 4 weeks of of Halloween collections to come, so that's exciting. So hopefully you do enjoy the Halloween collections and the layouts. Thank you very much. Bye.